So today, Titan2Valve is losing some weight, all right? In front of that bumper cover, there is a huge, ugly, heavy bumper. And we are switching it to something light, to something sleek, and to something simple. Let's unwrap this real quick. Here it is. Like I said, something sleek and something lightweight. This thing probably weighs, less than 10 pounds, maybe around 8 pounds. This thing is a lightweight bumper from Steeda. So I bought it, I think I got it through Steeda.com. This thing is mad lightweight and is probably something I would have never purchased. And I ran into it because I was kind of looking at mods. I was looking for mods that were kind of on the cheaper end. Something just to kind of do to the car. I didn't want to spend too much money on it. I didn't want to kind of dump hundreds of dollars into it. So I was looking through different websites, different things like that, and I ran into this, and it's something that I'm never gonna look at. It's something that I'm never gonna see, never gonna look at, but it's something that is gonna make a difference in the long run. So I decided, and I've kind of thought about this for a little bit now, but what if I started doing mods that I didn't necessarily see? Like that aren't 100% priority or 100% what I'm looking at, what I'm hearing, what I'm feeling, what I'm touching every single time I get into this car. And so I started thinking, what if I start putting at least the first mods I start doing to the car are mods that I don't necessarily see. And so this kind of popped into my head. I kind of was looking through and with that mentality of, all right, I'm gonna put a mod in that's gonna make a difference in the long run, but that I don't necessarily see or isn't necessarily what people do right away. So I ran into this. Steeda does an incredible job. Those welds are beautiful. And it took me I've had it for a little bit. I've had it for a little bit already, about a month or two, and just kind of holding it there because I wanted to make a video for it. And finally had the time and decided, all right, I'm making a video to install this. And so here we are today, about to install this. I have to remove the bumper cover and then remove the giant bumper, the giant heavy bumper that is right behind this bumper cover. Let's get started. All right, so the first part to take off this bumper is to take off these tabs. I kind of like these tabs, but I hate them at the same time. So the reason why I hate them but love them, I love them because they stick. So these things have never given me a problem. I've removed them a few times already. But if you take them like that, if you take them off too hard or too quick, like if you want to try and use a drill, kind of make it quick, they don't come off. They kind of just spin. So you have to use a screwdriver and go extremely slow. Next, we have to jack up the car to get the tabs in the fender well that are connected to the splash cover. Alright, I forgot the jacks inside, and with the power of editing, here they are. Alright, let's put these under the car. Alright, so now I have to get in the car. Let me see about the keys. I do have the keys. E-brake is on. Oh, and one thing I forgot to do is always give her a little push. Alright, when you have a car up in the air. So I'm gonna start her up, move the wheel. I'll move the wheel to the right so I can get this side first, and then I'll come back in, move the wheel to the left to get that side next. Neutral. So I'll go to lock, and then I'll just release. Turn her off. And so that now gives me access to get to this screw to remove it from the splash shield. Boom. Now we get back in the car, turn the car on again, and now move the wheel the other way. And now same thing on this side. Move the screw from the splash shield. Alright, so I'm under the car, and I want you guys to see something real quick. So you see this big old hunk of metal. That is the bumper. And it also has like this foam right in front of it. But that is the, let me see if you can see a little bit more of it over there. That is the bumper. It connects to the chassis around right there. But that's it. It's a big old thing. I'm gonna shave off, I think Steeda says about 20 pounds, which is nice. This is the splash shield that we removed the screw around right here. That's why it wiggles. And there are two screws, not screws, bolts, that are attaching the bumper to the fender. So I wanted to show you that, guys. I wanted to show that to you. So you can see them right there. That's one, and that is two. I probably won't be able to get a good shot of me getting them loose, but I at least wanted to show you guys what they look like. I got the two bolts out already. I was kind of having trouble because the splash shield was in the way. So I saw that there was this tab. There was a tab here, one of those Christmas tree tabs that was kind of holding it back and wouldn't let me move. So taking it off kind of allowed me to open this up more to kind of get better leverage and kind of get my arm in there better. So now I got to take off this tab, do the same for the other side, and take off the 2 bolts. All right, so I got those 2 bolts out over there, and before I forget, I have fog lights, so I have to disconnect them there to be able to pull the bumper out. All right, I'm on the other side. Got to remove this one now, and to remove it, these are like mad easy. See, there's a little clip right here that just clips onto it. So you kind of stick your finger in there, pull that clip back, and pull the housing out. So if I did this correctly, which I hope I did, all I have to do is pull this back, pull this back, and boom. Set that bumper to the side, and now let me show you exactly what we are removing. So earlier in the video, I kind of pointed this thing out. So we are taking this fat hunk of metal out. So this is gone, and where is it? This beautiful piece of tubular metal is going in there instead. So it's been pretty simple. I think all I have to do, if I'm correct, because I think it's just connects. If you look right down there, I don't know if you can see it. There's a bolt right there and another bolt right there. I take this foam off, unscrew that, and install the new lightweight bumper. There's just tape and I believe a rivet just holding this on. Yeah, it's just a rivet. If you don't care about it and you're just tossing it like I am, you can just pull it off. And there you go. I'm tossing this, so I don't really care about it. Set it aside. So now let me show you guys. So I need to get these 2 bolts out that are right in here. Same for the other side. And then this comes off, and I could add the lightweight bumper to it. All right, these are 13mm. time to add this on. Oops. So I'll hand tighten this side. Do the same. Here it is, the Steeda lightweight bumper. Kind of gives me a lot more room just in case if I ever go in the future to something supercharged or turbocharged that's intercooled. I can just stick the intercooler right up there, and it gives me a decent amount of room to get a decent sized intercooler. So that's it. It is installed. It is in there. Now all I gotta do is put on the bumper and finish up. It is all done. Project TItan2Valve has shed some weight. Like I said, Steeda says about 15-20 pounds it should shed, so that's exciting. Remove some of that weight from the front, and then later on, as the build continues, a few upgrades will add weight in the rear, which helps out with traction. So I'm excited for that. Guys, remember, if you like this video, subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, send it to all your friends that have a new Edge Mustang or any car out there. All right, send it to them and give the channel some love. Like the video if you liked it. All right, so hit that like, smash that like button so YouTube knows that I make somewhat decent content that you guys enjoy. Love you guys. See you next time. Peace.